Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And starting this one, Paul Steens.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Parker Meadows. The line and pitch. Outside. And that's how this game gets started. Left-hand batter waits. Out in the corner for a strike, and a count 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Righty delivers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. One down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Missed inside with the curve. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The wind of the pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And makes the grab. And that is that. Tigers are shut down there, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound in this one, Tarik Skubal. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. I mean, he's right. He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be put in the same arm slot, the same color, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. That's a strike.
Cool night tonight, Boogie. That's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep it into my mind right now.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. And that just misses. The line of the pitch.
3 balls. Keep straight.
speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as a movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Ryan Reynolds here. The switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The line to kick the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One out, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a
O'Neill Cruz stands in now and watches strike one.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Skeens back to work. That's inside, and it's 1-0. And he blows that one 5 out of 100. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Booth. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And he deals. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 out in second. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a foul ball.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Second inning here, no score. Missed with a changeup, 2-1. Good eye right there. One down, base is empty. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And he walked him. So man aboard. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Man at first, one away. Fights it off, he'll see another. And the righty deals. Ball one there.
It's a good take.
And here it comes. Keith tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around according to Darryl Parker. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Trey Sweeney in the box now. Takes strike one. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes. They get the force. Third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The lefty fires. Right through there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
This one in the air. Veerland moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Joey Bart now. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And a strike.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boo, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
0-2 now. High fly ball down the left field line. Green going back. Pulls it in on the warning trail.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind is kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. There's a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And now the lefty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full, no score. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That catches the corner.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1-0 on the gun, swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Goes down looking for a strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
No, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Meadows, batted with 1 down, takes a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one in triple digits. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that one is inside. Down. And there's 2 down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. To the right side, and foul ball. Field 2. Just misses with that one.
Good location, good tape. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. As the lefty gets to work. In there at the knees. 1-1.
1 strike.
Hit the air, left field. Green settles under it. 1 away.
The 3rd baseman.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive 3rd baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch misses.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Fastball up in the zone.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Number 28 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Hit in the air, right field. Pirates gets under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. To the 4th. Now here is Riley Green. The right-hander back to work. Down like close, roll the ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the outside corner, 1 and 2. And another ball. Line drive. That's a fair ball. It's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Reynolds hustles to get it in. Runner holds at second, so another base hit to get us the first run of the game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Go ahead, run on base. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch. Popped up. Hayes settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. He reached on a walk his first time. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Man at second. Just missed. 4th inning underway, no score. In the air, right field, under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Up now for the Tigers. Went down on strikes his first time through. right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the fourth. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom four, and the batter now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. Right through there for a strike. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
He went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And he deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That one was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And now a man into scoring position.
Just looked like a lapse in concentration right there behind the plate. Maybe got crossed up, but either way, now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Man on second, 2 down. Right side, and it goes just foul. And another ball. Two down. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Stays alive. 2 outs. Caught him looking for the man.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The line to kick the 2-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Gonzalez the first in time. One away here in the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offer in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. I felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. That one catches the corner.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here comes the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Throw to first. Rogers dives back in safely. And that one hammered. Way back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there, too. Came with a great effort. You know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And there's the ball. Righty to the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Fly ball down the line. De La Cruz drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
There's the strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
Gonzalez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Chase that time. Scuba, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
So digging in, Brian De La Cruz. And that's outside.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there. Strike 1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Green pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Not looking his first time up. He swings and fouls one off.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
That one misses. Ball one. And a good eye there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Riley Green. Skeens back to work. That one in triple digits.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's in the dirt. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Ground ball, left side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Big swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Bailey Falter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Jeffries getting loose as well. Green gets his lead at first with nobody out. Good eye on that spot.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
3-0.
That one in there across the letters. Gets the call. And now 3-2. Splitter for strike 3.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And up next for Detroit, Colt Heath. And right back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And that will end the inning. So one hit is all they get. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Tigers 2 and the Pirates 1. Bottom of the sixth. Stepping in, number 28.
The first base baseman.
And the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That one ripped but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup. So the batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. Who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Nabs it. 2 down. Next to hit, Ryan Reynolds. Pitches outside, ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
One down. Late on that fastball. And another ball. Down in order go the Pirates. And our score remains 2-1. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The line to the pitch. And the slider just misses. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. kicks and deals. Not close with that one. 2-2. On the mound now for the Pirates, Bailey Falter.
It's in a game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider. Just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to bring his hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
That's hard hit on the line. De La Cruz makes the grab. 2 down. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Back to right. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
And here is Parker Meadows. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reynolds brings it in with a nice running grab. Tigers lead one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz. Line to keep the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played it right in the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And just no one to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Eric Skubal departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Bo Brisky gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs, runner at first. Andrew McCutcheon getting ready to hit.
Well, pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Check on the runner. Cruz back to the dive. one down. Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Way high with that one. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Got him! And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that it's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
This is Joey Bart. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Kicks and fires. And fouled off. At the belt and fires. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
That's a big run over at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And a pop ball, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Kerry Carpenter.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Hard hit, right side. He takes it out of zone. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now,
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Wenzel Perez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, 1-2 count.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Inside, almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
It's outside, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. The kick, the 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The lefty fires. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. To third. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Pirates 1. Back now to pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Will Vest.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game, and now the right fielder, Ryan De La Cruz. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fall on a foul. The pitch.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any lead on base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now, keep Ryan Hayes. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Base hit center field.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there, letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Now a chance for number 28. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pickoff move to first. Hayes back in on a dive. The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. And here it comes. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And he deals. That one not close. And it's 2-2. base runner at first with one out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Down 2-away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside. Could get around on it and catch it in front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Connor Falefa in the box now. Takes strike one.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Wouldn't chase that time. And a swing and a miss. And that is the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
New inning getting started. Down the third baseman, Matt Vierling. As the lefty gets to work. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. He's to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Inside, just missed. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And now the lefty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit.
Now the first base baseman,
Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Foul ball there. One-run game here at the top of the ninth. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it skips in the dirt. Strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And next to hit for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. And first offering is fouled off. Keith off the first with 2 away. Trying to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds gets under it. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Tigers 2 and the Pirates 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jason Foley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure. This one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here comes the pitch. Reynolds in the box now. Takes strike 1.
1 strike.
Inside corner for a strike.
0-2. He's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Backed off the plate that time.
Location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're down at high 90s, you get away with some of those more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now it's going to be O'Neill Cruz. That one to first, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Andrew McCutcheon now at the plate. Check swing, and he held up. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Righty delivers. Outside.
Big pitch coming right here. And last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't move on either. Here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Foley is just 1 strike away. Far grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base here at the bottom of the 9th.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with the hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. Bart hit left side. On the first, ball game. And the Tigers strand the tying run on base to win it.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thanks for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.